你好, we're learning the rest of the single-digit numbers and how to ask for other people's phone number in this lesson. Let's get right to it. A cell phone in Chinese is 手机,手机,手 means hand. I have two hands. 我有两只手. 只 is the measure word for hands. 我有两只手. 机 means machine here. Cell phone is a machine that we carry with our hand. 手机 number is 号. Cell phone number 手机号. Your cell phone number 你的手机号. The teacher's cell phone number 老师的手机号. My older sister's cell phone number 我姐姐的手机号. We learned 几 as a question word in the last lesson, and it's used when you expect the number to be single digit. What if you're expecting longer numbers? We can use another question pronoun 多少. 多 literally means more, and 少 means less. 多少 means how many. The English question says what is your cell phone, because we treat a phone number as a string in English. In the case of the Chinese language, we treat it as a number, so we use 多少 as our question word. 多少. How do we use 多少 in a question? To ask what is your phone number, you'd be literally saying your phone number is how many. 你的手机号是多少? To answer that question, we'll need to learn more numbers first. We learned that 1, 2, 3 are 一二三 in the last lesson. 4 is 四. The I in 四 has a different pronunciation than the I in 一. It sounds like you're emphasizing the S sound in 四. It does not have the sound of E at all. 5 is 五, and 6 is 六. 7 is 七, and it sounds kind of similar to E, right? To differentiate these two, people usually pronounce E as 幺 when it comes to phone numbers, because 1 and 7 can be right next to each other in this case, and it's harder to differentiate. When you're counting, it's still 一二三. Hope that makes sense. Next, 8 is 八. 9 is 九. And lastly, 0 is 零. Now let's go over all the numbers when they're used in phone numbers one more time, starting with 0 and going up to 9. 零幺二三四五六七八九. One more time. 零幺二三四五六七八九. Again, these are how we read phone numbers. I made up this phone number for us to practice. So when someone says 你的手机号是多少? Let's tell them our 手机号 together. That's 13805847226. One more time. 13805847226. Chinese phone numbers are usually 11 digits. Some people say it in a pace of 335, some do 344. If you're using Didi, which is the Chinese Uber, the cab driver will have to confirm the last 4 digits of your phone number when you get on. It's helpful to at least have the last 4 digits memorized. Now let's do a short dialogue to check your learning. Here goes my very professional actors. 他是 A and 他是 B. 你的手机号是多少？我的手机号是139467888。 825110。你的手机号呢？我没有手机。One more time. 你的手机号是多少？我的手机号是13946782510。你的手机号呢？我没有手机。Before we end today's lesson, I want to share one last thing about phone numbers. The police emergency phone number in China is 110, fire emergency 119, medical emergency 120, and traffic emergency number 122. If you're visiting other Chinese-speaking countries, it might be a good idea to look up their emergency phone numbers before you travel. That's it for today. See you in the next video. 谢谢，再见。